hardly said a word through dinner. And then later, instead of going to bed, Jim said he thought he'd go downtown for a while. Well, I decided I was coming too, and there was no stopping Dill. We crept past Mrs. DuBose's house, the Radley place, and onto the town square. It was deserted. So we came round by the courthouse, and when we did, we noticed something peculiar.
There he is.
Well, what?
No scout.
I just want to ask why he's sitting in front of the jailhouse.
Maybe we shouldn't bother him right now. It's
Pretty late.
He's all right. Let's go home. I just wanted to see where he was.
After all this running around town, he might at least. He can't hear me.
No, listen. It's cars. A lot of cars coming. I wonder what.
So many.
Get down. We'll get down and watch.
What's happening?
Quiet.
In there, Finch?
He is. He's asleep. Don't wake him. You know what we want. I'm going to ask you one time to step aside from that door, Mr. Finch.
You can turn around and go home again, Walton.
I'm afraid I won't do that, sir.
May as well. Heck takes around someplace.
The hell he is.
That sponge is so deep in the woods, they won't be back until morning.
Indeed. Why so?
Send them on a snipe hunt.
Didn't think of that, Finch?
All about it, but I didn't believe it.
Well, I reckon that changes things now, don't it?
If it sure do.
Do you really think so?
I'm gonna see.
Scout, wait.
Hey, Atticus.
Scout.
I could hang on to her.
Jim, take Dill, Scout, and go home. Jim, I said take them and go.
Will you be coming home with us?
The son, I have told you,
I'll
go
see
home.
Don't do
Scout, that'll do. Don't kick folks. Scout, no.
Nobody gonna do Jem that way.
All right, Mr. Finch, you get him out of here.
Yeah, come on, get the kids out of here.
About 15 seconds.
Well, I ain't going.
Jim, please take them and go home.
No, sir.
Hey, we're gonna do something about
Cunningham. That you? Hey, Mr. Cunningham. Don't you remember me? I'm Louise Finch. You brought us a big bag of turnip greens. Remember?
Scout.
I go to school with your boy Walter. Well, he's your boy, ain't he? Ain't he, sir?
Yeah.
Knew he was your boy. Maybe he told you about me. Because I beat him up one time. But he was real nice about it. Tell Walter hates me, won't you? My father was telling me about your entailments. He said they're bad. Atticus, I was just saying to Mr. Cunningham that entailments are bad. But I remember you said not to worry. It takes long sometimes, but you'll all write it out together. What is it? Can anybody tell me? Mr. Cunningham, what's the matter?
Ain't nothing the matter, Willie. I'll tell my boy. You said hey. Now let's clear out of here, boys. We're going home.
They're going.
What's that way?
Atticus, can we go home now?
Yes. Looks like we can go home now.
I thought Mr. Cunningham was a friend.
He still is. But Mr. Cunningham has his blind spots like the rest
But
of
he was
us.
ready to
That's
hurt
because
you.
he was part of a mob, Jim. And a mob's always made for people, and Mr. Cunningham is still a man. Now, what the children did made him remember that.
Mr. Finch, they gone?
They're gone, Tom. That's why you here.
Thank you, Mr. Finch.
We'll have a busy time. You better get some sleep.
You better get some sleep, too.
That's my intention. Good night, Tom.
Can I carry the chair for you, Mr. Finch?
Thank you, son.
I want to go home.
Well, you two certainly don't mind very well.
You did to Mr. Cunningham?
You made him stand in my shoes for a minute.